feet, I'm like,
Yeah.
so, but the pole itself, I've seen like pine trees, I've seen different things like that, you know, things, instead of just a big white pole, you know, staying up, like, is there something going on with it?
What, this will be the standard galvanized, steel construction, antennas on the top. Is that what you're asking me? At the tower itself or at the base?
Yeah, the tower itself, I've seen ones that look like, you know, blend in a little bit more with.
So the way that this works is that there are certain state requirements. Aesthetics is based upon your jurisdiction. This application and the timing of it came before we could put any kind of aesthetic stipulations inside of our zoning code.
So we got
This was not anticipated, right? So for this particular pole, we do not have any aesthetics that are required. This is just what it is.
Gotcha.
Is it possible to request it?
No. I'll just tell you why, Councilman Nick. It's too tall for any aesthetics. And I've been doing this for 26 years, and I've seen the kind of progression of the different ordinances. I've been doing this all over the South and Mid-Atlantic region. Excuse me. They are now prohibiting what you're referring to as stealthing. And Councilman Shields, it wouldn't look right to have that tall of a tower look like a pine tree. It doesn't do anything to the aesthetics. So currently it's not required, so we'll take advantage of that, but I don't think you would want that, just my professional opinion.
A lot of the aesthetic stuff that you're seeing now is more done to the 5G towers. They're much smaller, they're the size of buildings versus the taller towers.
Look like one random oversized pine tree in the middle of.
Like a pine-
No,
right.
pine.
It would look like a California redwood.
All right, any other questions from the council for the applicant? Is there anyone else who would like to speak in favor of this application? Hearing none, I'll go ahead and close the public hearing for those that want to speak in favor. Would anyone like to speak in opposition of application TSP 2025-07-1304 and VAR 2025-07-1305? All right, sir, if you could just come up, and if you could just state your name and your address, and we will start the clock. You have, all those in opposition have 10 minutes.
Great, thank you, council. My name is Mark Beavers, I'm at 3505 Greenside Court, and Councilman Shields, I think you hit on the main point, aesthetics. We have a brand new expansion on Brazelton Highway. We have brand new residential areas going in, huge, and all of a sudden we're gonna have this huge tower almost in the middle of it. And guess what people are gonna be looking at? They're gonna be looking at that tower. And I just think if we're looking to beautify Mulberry, if we want to make it aesthetically pleasing, there are other locations to put it besides right next to a main road. And whether it's 50 feet back or 100 feet back, it's 100 feet tall. You're gonna see it for half a mile away, at least. And you've got lights flashing at night for aircraft and warnings and everything like that. It's gonna draw attention to itself. And I think that is a detractor from Mulberry. And that's all I have. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Would anyone else like to speak in opposition of these applications? Can you just again state your name and your address for us?
Good afternoon, Mayor, Councilman Ruth Ann Savage at 2636 Grove Valley Lane. And thank you for listening to us. My comments echo those of this gentleman, of Councilman Shields, is the aesthetics, the placement of it as well, especially as we're attracting youth. We're building the sports programs. We have visitors coming through the area, in addition to the investment that's been made to new developments, the quality of those developments and so on. My concern echoes the aesthetics of it. I mean, it stands out like a sore thumb.
All right, thank you. Is there anyone else who'd like to speak in opposition of these applications? All right, hearing none, I will go ahead and close the public hearing for those in opposition. And so that will conclude the first read of those two applications. Is there any, I know we had some time left for rebuttal. Is there anything else you'd like to say?
No, that's not the first read. Is that the first? No.
That's the first read, right?
This is, it's the second public hearing, so 2 public hearings are required for tall structure. The first one was at the planning commission
Oh, okay.
meeting. This is the second one, and then you'll have a decision meeting on the 16th.
Got it. have 2 minutes and 5 seconds.
Yes, sir. Thank you, Mr. Mayor.
No problem.
And I'll have Mr. Banky address any additional items as well, but there are no lights, in fact, on top of these towers. That is information that is also included in your packet with regard to how the tower is designed to look. But what we found, and one thing that I meant to mention in the beginning was that, again, we started in Gwinnett, we submitted our own engineering report, and in Gwinnett County, they also hire an independent engineer to do their own analysis. And what both of those reports conclude is that there is a significant need for additional coverage. There is not enough coverage, capability, or capacity in this particular area. So I'm happy to have Mr. Banky expand on that if he can. But again, it is designed, there is a bit of a topo difference on this property as well. So the topo does go south towards, or go south on the backside of the property. So you would not necessarily, it's not going to be sitting on the road. It is, again, designed to be structurally sound. But we believe that this is an opportunity to make sure that the citizens of Mulberry have that coverage and capacity that is needed.
All right, any other questions for the applicant? All right, hearing none, thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right, so that will conclude the public hearing cases for this evening. The next item is item O, executive session. Will the city attorney like to have an executive session?
We have no need for executive session tonight.
Okay, thank you. So then I will make a motion to remove the executive session from this agenda. Do I have a second?
Second.
Thank you, Councilman Sullivan. Any discussion? Hearing none, I'll call a vote. All in favor? All opposed? All right, executive session is hereby removed. Then we don't, obviously, item P, don't have any action items from the executive session. So ladies and gentlemen, that.
Mr. Mayor, I would just want to say one thing before. Everybody's following these cases, the second and vote for this will be on October 16th or November 6th. We will be in the new space across the street. So if you were to go over to 2078 and then go down to the basement floor, there's an elevator over there as well. We will have our next 2 meetings in that location. We'll have something on a sign on the door, letting everyone know as well. Notice goes up on the website tomorrow as well. So I just want to make sure that everyone's aware. Please stay involved. Please come to our next meetings. They will be across the street.
Thank you.
On that note, can I ask a question? What is the normal time frame to notify that we postponed A and B? What was the policy that should have been notified, and how will they now meet it?
There have been some things, and I'll take full responsibility, right, because I've had staff move in very quickly. And it was just missed to send out the notice. And so once we realized that, we wanted to make sure that there's still proper procedures followed. Because of the time frame and the things inside of our ordinance, we have more public hearings than most places. And so because we do it for 2 reads and it's not voted on by mayor and council until the 2nd read, there was time frame in there that even though everyone was not notified properly, that the applicant can still move forward, and it just pushes them back to the next meeting.
But what's the desired time frame?
30 days before.
30 days, okay.
15.
For legislate, for rezoning, it's a 15-day advance notice, for both the notification letter and the legal advertisement in the paper. And so we cannot meet that for October 16th, which means it's moved to November 6th. No problem.
All right, yeah, and just I'll piggyback on that. I mean, that's staff doing a good job to make sure everybody's aware of it, right? We want everybody to know, everybody to be able to come and be heard, so that's them looking out for our community, which I appreciate. So, all right, that will conclude our meeting for this evening. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for coming out tonight. So, as Jamie said, I want to reiterate, we are very excited. We'll be in our new space at our next meeting. And so at this time, I will make a motion to adjourn. Do I have a second?
Second.
Thank you, Mayor Pro Tem. Any discussion? Hearing none, I'll call a vote. All in favor? All opposed? All right, by a vote of 4, we're hereby adjourned. Everybody be safe and have a great evening. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
What is the moratorium on rezoning for
It was lifted July 1st. Yes, sir.
Okay, so the zoning will be.
Yes, sir. It was lifted July 1st.
See you, brother. How you doing?
was running behind, I was at the big canoe, trying to get home, trying to get here. Yeah. Took me an hour and 30 minutes to work.
We're vacating this one, but we
I
will
had to
still
take
have
six
it.
roads,
Done the-
year,
these
Buford Dam
recycling
roads,
Somebody else
all
comes
over the
in,
place.
but long
Yeah, I was
term,
routing everywhere.
You say it's you do good?
Yeah, anytime.
they're gonna be our staff, so we will have city close certified marshals.
We didn't have you take over there too.
Over the next 2 years, we'll probably have about 7 people.
It's already done. And they'll look like police, this police.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. They'll be close certified, just like any other law enforcement. You're welcome, yes, sir.
Yeah, I'm saying good.
Thanks for your
Go, yeah, and I'm gonna be going.
I want to say the same thing, congratulations.